Ekiyor joins me now to share his thoughts on this. Thank you for joining us on the news. Contentions have been put to rest, but what do you make of the judgment?
Well, first I want to say it's a victory for democracy and the rule of law. Perceptions were that possibly the federal government would influence the judgment in some way. Well, it looks the court is on its own term and has given fair hearing to these cases. For me, I think it is clear you don't need a magician to project what would have happened. In these states where these victories emerged, it was clear that those parties were stronger, even at the polls. So I didn't see how it could have been the other way, except there would be some intervention somewhere. So I think it's victory for democracy and the rule of law in the first instance.
And so, like one of the respondents said that it was a waste of time. Was that what it was?
Well, you know, politicians, being who we are, would always feel that we'll win at the polls. And when that doesn't happen, we always want to run to the court. So I think that the process, it's for those who went to court, was a completely waste of time, because even the common man in the street knew that it would go this way, except otherwise those who were in court were expecting something different. And that's why I say it's a plus for the judiciary. I'm hoping that the judiciary will maintain this kind of clear, true and transparent posture in every case that's before them.
At what point do you think that in our electoral processes we wouldn't have cases such as this, such that we wouldn't have to be wasting time at the courts, and perhaps the court could focus on some other cases?
Well, first, we're happy that the timeline now for hearing from beginning to end has been reduced to this short period. In the time past, it could just drag for a whole year, 2 years, and then you waste more time. So that's one progress. But I think that if the elections become more transparent and clear, probably we're into e-voting, and people could real time see what they are voting.
Electoral reforms?
Yeah, electoral reforms, and that would possibly reduce time wasted in court. It's possible. I've said that they've made the BVN work. They've made the ATM system work. They can do the same thing. One BVN, you put it in any bank, they can pull up all your accounts everywhere. In the same way, if we have our e-voting system configured in such a way that it's akin to what's happening in the BVN, you vote only at one point anywhere but for one candidate, and it's real time. And those could pile up to give you the real vote without really manipulating any processes. Why people go to court is that there's always a feeling that somebody somewhere
manipulated something
did something
somewhere.
That's not okay.
Chris Ekiyor, we have to leave it at this point. Thank you for your time on TVC News.
Thank you.